can get with this, cause this is where it's at. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Hollywood DA here with another episode of This Is It Media, dropping recaps, reviews, reactions, and all that. And today we're focusing on The Boys. The Boys. Great show on Amazon. And in fact, I got my boys with me. What's up? Yeah. First off, Corey Roy down below. How you doing, man?
Hey, man, I'm doing good, man. I'm excited. Yo, let's get into it, man. The Boys, season 1, season 2, season 3. It's been crushing it on all cylinders, man. And I've just heard that it got greenlit for season 4, and I know why, because this season is fire.
Yes, indeed. And my other boy right here, Phenom 202, what's good with you, man?
Phenom 202, DDA representative. Yo, man, The Boys is off the chain. I think we really need to sit down with the director and figure out what's going on with his head, yo, because he got some crazy shit in this episode. I don't know what he's thinking about, but yo, I'm with it.
Yes, sir. So right now we're at episode 4. The first 3 episodes dropped all together. As far as a quick overview, the team is back. Homelander's still crazy. Mm-hmm. His Nazi wife died. Probably, maybe so. Who knows? I don't know. I kind of still think she might still be alive. They ain't showed the body.
I think so.
They ain't showed the body.
But they don't show the body. You can always come back.
True.
So Homelander's on the rampage now. He's on his Charlottesville, Virginia neo-Nazi shit.
Oh, he is. Yo.
And the team's trying to, get it together. We got Butcher, Hughie, working in the government. Now he's kind of outside the government because he figured their way isn't working. Hughie's trying to take him down. So we got Starlight within the group trying to take him down. So as far as leading up to this point, man, how y'all feel about it so far? Corey, jump in there, Corey.
Yeah, I'll go in, man. I mean, I love it, actually, man. You really are right. We really got to figure out what's going on with the directors, because I cannot believe how they can always keep coming up with new storylines and new ways of writing this new material that keeps us interested all the time. Right now, I'm loving everything that's going on with Homefront. I'm still messing up. Homelander. Starlight, Hughie. I mean, because after season 2, I didn't quite know where they were going to go, but I'm really feeling the direction that they're doing here. And, the way things went down in season 4, episode 4, I can't wait to see what's going on in episode 5.
Yes, sir. If you know anything?
Yeah, quick man, quick thought. Butcher, his moral conundrum, yo, because, in season or episode 2 or 3, I can't remember, he took the temporary compound V.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He's been fighting against Supes for so long, and then he uses the power to turn into one, yo. It's a moral dilemma, yo. But he's trying to use it for good, but, is he really?
Well, we know how the Butcher is.
Butcher for good. I don't know. That's So actually, this speaking of Butcher, this episode, we got Butcher not helping Frenchie, I should say. Frenchie's ex was getting into it with the Russian mob, took some drugs, or she claims she got robbed, who knows, whatever. So Butcher gets up with Frenchie. He was like, let's get her. Let's go meet her, because from episode 3, we saw the weapon that potentially could kill Homelander potentially is in Russia. So he's looking at this as his way in to get over in Russia. You know what I'm saying? Illegally, need no passports and nothing. We clear. What's it called? Clear. We clear over here. We just walk right through. So
what is that? Customs or whatever.
Yeah, TSA clear or whatever. Yeah. So they're just walking right on through or what have you. Of course, Frenchie's upset, like because he's like she's a bad person. But he threw her the bag. She was like, still not enough. But they come up with the deal. She's gonna get him over there, but I guess it's gonna take out one of her rivals. That's all. They never really explain who he is, but it's like a Russian mob boss. So somebody's got to, you don't handle this for me. I'll go ahead and get you over there. I'll say we might just jump around, man. So anyway, Kimiko, when they jumped over there, Kimiko went out there, took out the whole team by using some unique weapons.
Unique
weapons. I like that. Yeah, she did.
I don't know, Corey. What you think about those?
You know, one, it was just funny just seeing, I wouldn't say funny, but, you know, because I follow Kimiko anyway on Instagram ever since the early days of The Boys because just her character was so interesting. So she's a pretty girl anyway. But them finally emphasizing that, getting her all dressed up, putting the makeup on and everything, you know, that she playing Poison when she getting out the car, but she can't quite get her footing with the heels.
Yeah.
So then she finally gets in the spot and she's typically Kimiko. She's got to miss it. Doesn't matter how it's going to get done, it's going to get done. And she uses whatever's around her, and it just so happens to be some toys, you know, and some titanium toys at that. Some joints was hard as hell. They didn't even bend when she was using them. But it was good. And the ironic joint is she used the first one through the guy's skull on the back coming out of his mouth. Yo, I mean, that was crazy. I loved it.
I mean, I found it interesting, like the shape of the toys and the design of the toys was very specific.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, like the dude, the Russian dude had so many kinks. You know, he had super duper huge, and the girl kind of looked like she was kind of afraid that he was about to use it on her. Like, I'm about to get my shit torn to pieces. And
right.
Kimiko comes in and saves her, and she goes crazy in that joint, man.
He had the Homelander joint. He had the Black Noir joint. He had the deep, like he had the whole collection of sex toys.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, and it's interesting. Later on, showing that work for Vought pulled out the sex toy on the other dude. I was like, yo, is this a whole? This is a whole.
It's a community here. What's going on?
Well, Enterprise, I guess, Vought selling them. So I'm like, yo, I guess they're making money. They're making money hand over fist on these superheroes. They sell everything. They'll sell superheroes. They're about to sell some temporary V. They'll sell clothes, TV shows, and sex toys. What you need, yo? What you need? You want it, we got it.
For real, man. It reminds me of the days when, like Star Wars or any other thing, they merchandising. Yeah. But they, instead of lunch boxes, it's dildos.
I know. Yeah, for real.
For real. And you said something earlier, Phoenix, they were huge. Them just were like missile-sized dildos. Like, you kill somebody with that thing.
I'm like, this dude, but he got his. And the thing about it is, you knew he was going to get his because Kimiko started having, like, trauma, PTSD from being, she kind of taps on it when she's finished with the mission. She said, these girls was, also during it, she killed all the Russians, then one of the girls shoots her in the head.
Yeah. But I ain't no hold against girls. No. Even Kimiko said, yo, shit, they was scared. Yeah. Like, if I just saw some lady just kill everybody, I got a gun, I'm like, yo, we might be next.
Yeah, and I wasn't even tripping off the fact that she got shot. Is when she got up, Kimiko was like, yo, these girls remind me of me. Like, I was sold. And the thing about it is, she didn't want to do the mission in the first place. Butcher was like, you going to do what I say when I tell you to do it and when I tell you to do it. Right. I mean, what I tell you to do and what I tell you to do it. So that kind of triggered her too. I'm like, yo, I don't want to be that person no more.
Yeah. She basically
I want to live my life.
She basically was like, yo, I'm not your gun. He was like, no, fuck that. He was like, you are my gun. Like, he was like, no, you going to go do this. Like, this is what you here for.
Yeah.
So they're over in Russia. Back in the States, we still got a lot going on with Vought. We got the what's the word I'm looking for? The hostile takeover of Vought Corporation. Yo, my man Gus, aka Stan Edgar, on the show. But he's always gonna be Gus for me.
That's right. Yes,
shout out to Gus in the polo chicken. But basically, he's running Vought. He's been having Homelander under control as much as you can, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Homelander catches wind that they're trying to slap some fines or sanctions against him for the way he's been acting out. He flips it on her. My girl, I think her name is Zoe, that works in the government. Yes, Zoe, that works in the government, that's also a soup undercover.
I thought it was Victoria Newman.
Well, she has a couple of names.
I think she was like Nadia.
Now,
no. Zoe's the sister. I mean, that's her little sister. You're right.
Okay. Now, real quick, when y'all saying Gus, I'm trying to remember who that is. Is that Big Brother Almighty?
Yes, sir. Okay. Yes, Big Brother Almighty.
Chief.
Shout out to my Spike Lee fans out there. Go look that up if you haven't. But School Day. But either way, so basically they flipped the script on her. on Stan Edgar, said that Homelander's been working with the government, discovered some wrongdoings that he was doing, and they'll oust him out the companies under investigation. So he has to step down, temporary leave of absence. As my man Homelander says, it's funny how a lot of these temporary leave of absence turn permanent.
Hey, he ain't never lied.
He never lied about that. But they had an interesting talk as well, just one-on-one. Because even during this time, Homelander got everybody shook. I don't know if my boy Stan got a good poker face or what. He be talking shit to Homelander.
He did.
Yo, even when he was kicking him, like, even when he was leaving it out, like, leaving the joint, he was basically like, yo, you a shell of a man. He was like, what is there to look up to? He was like, yo, you ain't nobody. He was like, you never put a pool of insecurity. Like, he was just dogging him out on the way out.
I thought he was going to die, yo.
Yeah, I thought he was, too. I was like, yo, Homelander about to take him out. What you think, Phenom?
Yo, you touched on a lot of things. Stan Edgar tried to get ahead of the game and tried to recruit Victoria like, yo, I took you in. I gave you this life. I need you to throw dirt on Homelander's name. She seemed like she's going to do it. She had a press conference. The press conference was like, nah, she threw Stan Edgar under the bus. He was kind of like, oh, damn, you did that to me? Okay, cool, whatever. So like Ali said, him and Homelander had this one-on-one. And Homelander's normally showing up at everybody's spot unannounced. This time, Edgar was in his spot. Like, yo, you got a good view.
That is good. Yeah, because Homelander always just shows up at everybody's shit.
Always.
Yes. You come home, all of a sudden the bedroom, you just like, he just sit. Or no, he be in there using your toothbrush or some shit. He like, hey. He like, yeah.
He was in Victoria bathroom when Victoria got home. When the windows open, you already know motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. Whenever the windows open.
Yeah.
That motherfucker had a tampon. He was like, heavy flow day.
He's so inappropriate. He did the same shit to Hughie and Starlight early in the episode. Because, in episode 3, they announced Homelight. It was a new Bennifer and all that stuff, power couple. So, he was kind of threatening Hughie, yo, I can kill you right now. He didn't say it, but his mannerisms doing that. Starlight was like, yo, leave him alone, yo.
Yeah. Black said, no, I was just saying that was a good point. Yeah. Like Stan showed up to his joint unannounced, like, yeah, I'm here. Like, what's up? But go ahead, what was you saying?
No, and the thing about it is like with that dynamic, Homelander's always showing up, but Edgar was making him feel like he was really pushing his buttons. He really pushed his buttons. We thought when he was walking out, I thought Homelander was gonna be laser him, yo. But he didn't. He walked out. You know what I'm saying? So, and the thing about it is Homelander's been super crazy. He's unhinged. After he got that power boost from his going off on camera on the episode 3, where he basically had his Nazi Proud Boys, Fox News right wing tantrum, and his Q rating went up, and he was like, "Oh shit, I'm on to something." So he "Oh, gloves is off. I'm coming out swinging. I don't care who's in my way. I'm taking over this company." That's how that precipitated, yo.
Corey, you got balls big enough to talk shit to Homelander, man?
Homelander's crazy, yo. The fact that I'm just gonna call him Big Brother Almighty. The fact that he is even doing that, I was shocked. I thought he was a goner. I thought he was a goner, yo. I thought he was dead. But the thing is he's true to who he is all the way to the end, man. He's like, I'm always up on you. You don't scare me. I'm the boss, regardless of whatever the hell is going on. And I'm going to show you, because I know what you do to everybody else. I'm going to do the same thing to you. I'm going to show up unexpected, unannounced. And I loved it. But I really didn't think he was going to make it. I didn't think he was going to make it, yo. He was talking shit all the way to the
one thing he did say, Corey, he was like, yo, that's cool. You want to run it? Go ahead. They're going to see who you are. Ain't nobody going to cover up your fuck ups. None of that stuff. You ain't going to have me. So
that's basically they ain't always fun.
He's going to watch. What do some people say? I'm going to watch your ship sink and burn. Don't come running to me. Crash and burn. And that's what he's doing. I think clearly he's still around. So he's going to find a way to plot and get back.
Oh, no doubt. He's going to get his shit back.
And like you said, true to who he is. It was crazy because Homelander was just like, you ain't think your girl would flip on you like that. He was like, I see, yo, it was well played. He was like, I taught her well. She got me. He was like, I'm not even mad. He was like, basically, he was like, yo, I should have seen it coming. I didn't. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know he true to the game. He was like, yo, this is what it is. I'm riding out to the end. Now, a little side story, I should say. What they call it? You got your A story, your B side. We got a little C side story going on with A Train. So A Train, now
he's A Train.
he's still in the 7, even though he can't run fast. I don't really know why he's still around. At least in the group, like you gotta have him show up for events. Well, I guess that's basically all he does.
That's basically
getting fat and shit. So his back.
I guess they had to write in him gaining weight over COVID.
Yeah.
Because every time I keep seeing that, I'm like, okay, they had to write that in. They're like, yo, you done gained some weight over COVID. Yo, let's write this in the storyline. You got real because you got fat.
I'm gonna be looking out for that because you're right, yo. All these good. We got them COVID pounds on this. Like, yeah, we just been write some on.
Go write this in.
Write this in real quick. So, last episode when he was speaking with his brother, he was talking about one of these sea-level superheroes. What was his name? Blue Maverick?
Blue Hawk or something like that.
Oh, man.
Do my
I know.
research
That's
real
what
quick.
I'm supposed to be. Blue Hawk. Yes, you're right.
Blue Hawk.
Boom, boom. Blue Hawk was kind of terrorizing the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Basically, he like a bully cop, over policing the neighborhood. So A-Train, they were having a meeting at 7. A-Train brings it up. He was like, yo, what can we do about this? And your boy Deep, he got his little girl. I don't even know.
Why is his wife? Why is his wife in all the meet? How come she gets access to the 7?
I don't. Yeah, that's
a good question.
Yeah, she just shows up. I guess because she run that. Is she the head of the church now, or is it?
No, they're
not even in church really.
It's just she just like kind of got her claws in deep. And
She's really got her claws in him because even that time where we're going back to like the first episode, but that first episode where Homelander approached him about the interview that he had at a certain time that Homelander was supposed to have the interview. Homelander punked him kind of like, oh, so you got the interview ahead of me? He's like, nah, I can switch it. I can do that. She didn't like that.
And made him eat the octopus.
Man, eat the octopus. That boy is, crazy.
So she got her claws in him, man, big time.
Yeah. So during when A-Train spoke up, she sent Deep a quick text like, boo, 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 boo. Deep read it. He was like, well, wait, hold on, Homelander. He was like, yo, that guy tests well in your demographic, which is basically Charlottesville Veneers. I don't know. I tried the Charlottesville Veneers, you know what I'm saying, with the Tiki Torch crew. So he was like, he tests well with the Tiki Torch crew. Like, so basically, let's let it go. So Homelander's like, yo, you make a good point. So A-Train is pissed off about that. And that's when the new guy in the crew, Supersonic, sees that he's upset. Well, A-Train and Deep get into a little scuffle in the hallway. Homelander takes Deep's side. Supersonic looks like at that as an opportunity to approach A-Train about, oh, let's go ahead and get rid of, we got this team putting together this plot to get rid of Homelander. Let's go ahead. And A-Train looks like he's down, man.
Yeah, I think with that, because, A-Train's on his pro-black shit right now. Perceived pro-black shit, so you got like the African colors on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What y'all think of Corey? What about that uni? Yo, you like that uniform?
I appreciate him trying to be down for the cause, yo. But that joint is whack, yo.
Yeah,
shit is garbage.
It's funny because he's trying to find it. Like he's trying to find his niche with the group because he can't run, he can't do shit. So he's like, yo, let me get on this pro-black train. This is a good opportunity for me to stop this police and stuff, confront Black Hawk, Blue Hawk, or whatever. And then Deep is like shitting on his plans, and then they get in a fight, and then like Ali said, like Sonic Boom, whatever the fuck name, Supersonic.
I don't even know what his power is because the only thing he's ever been doing is singing on that shit.
Yeah,
when he just singing,
nothing, yo. And then
maybe that's a good question. Let me see. Go ahead, keep talking.
No, I think you think A-Train is like, yo, I'm with it, and you understand why he's with it because Homelander just embarrassed me.
Yeah,
I need to get back at Homelander.
Yeah. We'll say what was up to the end, the little twist. But Supersonic, I guess his power is like the boy band. He was like, I'll make 1,000 girls chase me in the mall. Because the motherfucker, every time I see him, only thing he's doing is singing songs.
That's it. Maybe that is a superpower, man. He make girls faint. That's a superpower.
But it's funny though with Supersonic, so kind of go back a little bit, like Light Girl, whatever her name is, Starlight. She recruited him because he was like, yo, we can get this dude out of here. You'll join forces with me. He was like, yeah, I do it. She was like, you ain't gonna think about it. He's like, nah. He like, yo, you the only girl I ever loved. She's like, yo, I'm with Hughie. He like, bitch, get over yourself. I'm just joking with you, yo. That's basically what he said to her. So
he had them feelings. Ain't nobody doing all that. with some.
It's something like, but he felt like he said like, yo, since you came to New York, you became way more powerful and outspoken. Like you're a different person now, so you're a good person. I'm gonna rock with you. But you know, we haven't seen like you said his powers.
I did a quick.
No, go ahead.
No, I did a quick joint because we ain't seen his powers. I did a quick Google search. So they say Supersonic's powers. The reason why we haven't seen him because he hadn't displayed it yet, but this is the reason why. He has superhuman strength. So that's all his power. He possesses powers that are slightly above the average human. So he can like curl 900 pounds. So that's his superpower, strength.
Why do they call it supersonic then? Supersonic.
I thought it was like fast. Like
I was just think fast
it was speed.
And then I was thinking maybe it had to do with sound, like super.
Okay. Now I see why they call him supersonic. Okay, they're putting two powers together. He has superhuman strength, and he also has a power that's called the sonic clap, where oh my God, he can clap his hands and propel a sonic wave.
Oh, okay, there you go.
So that's it. The superhuman strength and the sonic clap. Oh God. Okay.
So shout out to Showbiz and AG. He got the soul clap.
Soul clap.
Soul clap. Come on! Can I hear the soul? Right. Oh yeah, that's horrible, yo.
Yeah, we did
horrible name.
Go ahead.
So, also with A-Train, you know, what you think about his commercial? It was funny how they lined this up. Basically, he was talking to what's the girl's name? I can't think. Like Homelander's assistant.
With the red hair?
Yeah, the red hair.
She like her hair pulled. I know that.
Ashley.
Yes, because it's two Ashleys. Yeah, Ashley.
Oh yeah. She definitely like her hair pulled. But Ashley, with a one. But Ashley, I'm sorry. A-Train goes to Ashley. Is like, yo, you know, with this Blue Hawk thing, I gotta stop this or what have you. You know, I'm taking this new approach. And she was like, yo, that's perfect. That's why we're doing things like doing this commercial. And then we see the commercial. Yo, you know, what this commercial?
This Kardashian ass commercial, yo. Oh my gosh, yo. Like the setup of the commercial. So, you know, you have your protesters over here, you have your cops over here, and the A-Train is like looking down on it. And then the two groups confront each other. A-Train jumps between them, hands them an energy drink. The cop drinks it, and the motherfuckers confetti's everywhere. They start dancing.
Shit.
It was a playoff of what one of the Kenners, whatever.
Yeah, whatever did the Pepsi. She was like, oh,
the Jenners. Yeah, one of them.
They're all Kardashians to me. But,
all of them Kardashians. Yeah. So it was like
all it takes is a Pepsi.
It was funny as fuck because like obviously the boys got their pulse on what's going on because we can see traces of it throughout the whole season, like, whether it's like a Fox News type thing or Homelander has his demographic or like pop culture. Like this is a pop culture moment that everybody was shitting on at that time because like a Pepsi really is going to stop police brutality and all that stuff. Yeah. The A-Train's like, yo, can we all just get along, basically?
Yeah. Yeah, so it was definitely crazy. It was funny, man. I was like, these people, man. I was like, what the heck? Because at first, when it first started playing, I wasn't even sure if it was a commercial or not. I was like, what the hell am I watching? I was like, what's I watching? Then he showed up. I was like, this little kid. I was like, this mother Mickey Ficky, yo.
Yeah. He's trying to find his groove, man, and he can't find his groove, yo.
Yes, he cannot find his groove at all. So, we'll jump back over to Russia. So now, Butcher and the team's deep in Russia. They found out. I mean, they worked the deal out. They know where the secret weapon is and what have you. So they break into the Russian military base or compound or whatever you want to call it, and it's on and popping. They're trying to get the weapon. First, they were sneaking around, sneaking a little bit, this and that. It turns out they see a hamster up in a cage. Your boy Frenchie starts messing with it like it's a hamster. Looks like the hamster's souped up on V.
Yeah.
So the hamster just starts flying, going crazy. Breaks the thing, sets off the alarms, and all the Russians come in, and we get a good standoff battle, yo. And in this battle, Butcher and Hughie, Hughie sneaks some temporary V. They reveal that they have these superpowers. What you think with this fight scene?
Yo, the fight scene was good, man. I thought it was, but my thing about Butcher, yo, and we were talking prior to this, Butcher always got his own agenda. We think it's always like, let's go back just one scene. Butcher and Mother's Milk, they have a heart-to-heart talk. Like, and Butcher reveals to Mother's Milk, like, yo, I'm an asshole, but you really the leader. I mean, like, you the one that keeps everybody together because, like, I gotta be me, and I recruited you because I know you're a good dude. I know you got a good heart. I know you can hold people together. So, you know, Mother's Milk was like, yo, I appreciate that. Yeah. Fast forward a little bit, you know, Butcher's in the bathroom shooting up some temporary V.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who does this. I never walk in the bathroom with y'all in the bathroom or anybody in the bathroom. Hughie just walks in the bathroom like, hey. He's like, hey, what are you doing? Like, yo, we got to have a backup plan just in case something go awry. Hughie was like, yo, give me some too. Butcher was like, no. You don't get any. This is not your curse. This is my curse. Hughie's like, dude, you don't deserve it either. Anyway, they go to Russia. Fight happens. Mother's Milk is about to get killed. Well, I'll take that back. Butcher, they killing everybody. Then Butcher.
They ran out of bullets. Yeah, they ran out of bullets.
Oh, yeah.
And Butcher just stands up, eyes glowing, says, what's up, cunts? Start walking. They shooting them, and Mother's Milk is looking at like, yo, what is going on? So he's taking out people with the laser beams. Everybody's looking at him. All of a sudden, Russian sneaks up behind Mother's Milk, is about to kill him, and Hughie triggers his shit. We didn't know he took it. Boom.
Yeah.
Hughie sticks, punches the dude, teleports, punches the dude in the stomach, and everybody's like, what the fuck, yo? Yeah. Shit was crazy, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, this begs, and we were talking about this a little offline, but this begs the question, like, we were talking about, like, would you take temporary V to figure out what power you would get? I mean, this is kind of crazy right now. I mean, would you do that, Phenom?
I would, because it's temporary. I would take the green one because, like, what happens if I, take it and then I start shooting quills on my back or something like that? You know what I'm saying? Then I'm like, I don't want this one. I'm not gonna take it no more. But if I take it and I got the laser beams, or I can superhuman strength or something like that, I definitely would take it.
Yeah, I mean, I would take the temporary one, but I definitely would not take the permanent because I'd be afraid I had two heads and turn into some mud and be like Clayface or something. You know, like
y'all ever watched the animation joint?
I was about to say that.
Diabolical. When they had that place for people with all the fucked up powers, like all the messed up powers.
There was like a school of people with messed up powers. Yeah, that wasn't good. Yeah. Would you take a V, compound V?
Oh yeah, I would. Yeah. Heck yeah. Boy, I don't even gotta ask them. Don't even gotta think about it. I'm like, word, sign me up. I'll take that risk. Let's go.
What do you think about the scene, man?
Oh, I mean, the scene was great, yo. Your boy, I ain't gonna lie, this was I was just. If Bushy got up and did all that, I would be like, man, you could have did this shit 10 minutes ago. like, why am I here having to shoot out a battle for my life, yo?
Yo, he could have took out the Russians himself.
Yeah, I was like, yo, you could have did this. Like, we could have stayed in the car playing.
That's a good
point. I don't need this dramatic. I don't need this dramatic entrance. Like, bro.
That's a good point, yo. He really could have did that.
Yeah. Like, I could just been in the car, eating some Doritos, just chilling. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Just look at my film. like, fuck. You gonna handle that, bro.
But that's the thing with Butcher, yo. Like, he always has something in the crock pot cooking, and nobody knows what's in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you'd like, yo, I got this compound V, like temporary. If he'd have been truthful with his people, I think it would have went differently. You know what I mean? But he's always holding that big joker somewhere in the cut.
Oh yeah.
And nobody knows what's going on. So Mother's Milk is like, oh, I can't hold the team together now. You done fucked it up, yo.
Yeah, basically.
You know what I'm saying?
Good point.
Yeah. So we'll jump back over to the States real quick. This is basically the end of the episode. Where we see my girl shoot up her sister. So I'm just jumping around a little bit. We found out the reason she turned on Saiyan on Gus was because she was given some V in return. So Homelander gave her some V. She go ahead, pumps up her sister with it. So her sister's gonna have some superpowers. It didn't reveal what that's gonna be yet. Also, we get Homelander and Starlight. You know, they're still doing their thing. We'll front for the cameras. Homelander's like, yo, they're walking out the building, paparazzi and everybody's there. He's like, yo, I don't feel like driving or riding today. Let's go ahead and fly home. I'll show you a spot with the perfect view. So I was like, no. He was like, no, let's just go ahead and do it. And then, all the cameras out there, she has to be like, okay. So he lifts it up, boom, boom, takes it to the top of a building. It was like, yo, I told you it's the perfect view. She was kind of like, what do you mean? They pan, and we see my boy Supersonic. Dun, 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 dun. Homelander done murdered my boy, yo. And
he punished him.
Punched him. He was so he murdered my boy. Turns out A-Train told on, like, he was like, A-Train gave him the goods, yo. And he was like, yo, if you ever do that, like, try to plot on me again, I'm murdering Hughie and everybody else. So
Damn.
it's interesting. I was like, A-Train gave the goods. I was like, maybe A-Train gave the goods like a trade, like he's gonna go ahead and get Blue Hawk down or what have you now. Or like he had, because A-Train, it's not like Homelander been shitting on him all season. So I mean, I don't
from
know.
the beginning.
Yeah, I don't know why he would give him up like that.
Maybe that's probably why, because he's trying to get in good with Homelander because he know Homelander keeps shitting on him. It's sometimes
proximity to power, yo. He want to stay relevant.
Because if he feels like if he's on Homelander's good side, then it's better to be in that position than be on Homelander's bad side. Because if you're on Homelander's bad side, you like Supersonic.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. True that.
That's what he said, yo. He's like, yo, I'll bring Hughie up here, and he's gonna look like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he can do that to anybody. Like A-Train, he's scared of him, man. I mean, I think he wants to get in his good graces, yo, to remain in the 7. Yo.
Yeah. So now, I mean, Homeland, yo, he a villain.
He's vicious, yo.
He is really vicious, yo. So
do you think they'll ever find? Because right now, the reason why and I don't know if they'll ever do this, but the reason why Homelander is so good because out of all the people that have taken Compound V, nobody has ever gotten to Homelander's status of Compound V powers. He's like got about all the best powers you could possibly get out of everybody.
I don't know.
Do you think they'll ever have somebody even come close?
I think the only one that close was probably the we forgot one of the main things.
Okay, I think go ahead, hit me with that.
And as he said, they might have, because back in Russia, they end up looking after they kill everybody. They're looking for the weapon. They see a little case, soldier boy went to war, winter soldier action. Right. They open them up. Boom! They open up. I don't even know a chamber he was in. And it turns out Soldier Boy's not dead. He's been alive this whole time. The Russians had him on ice. Damn. So he opened up. He comes out. He's looking all distraught, like he doesn't know where the hell he is. I mean, you can tell he didn't know what was going on.
Oh yeah.
He lets out a blast from his chest that puts Kimiko through a wall. She gets metal, what's the word you say? Rebar thing?
Rhubarb.
Not rebar. Using those technical terms, the things that be in the cinder blocks all went through her. And he just walks out like everybody's in shock. Because, Mother's Milk, especially, he killed his family. Like, he's like, oh. Yeah. But everybody's like in shock. Like, Butcher's like, nobody says anything because they all in shock. And honestly, I think Soldier Boy would have took them all out anyway. Oh, yeah. And I think they knew that. So, now one of the interesting things is when he did this blast on Kimiko, she didn't heal. So she's dying right now. Yeah. And when the episode ends, like they're in the ambulance, they're in the van with her in the back, they're trying to keep her alive, and she's not healing. So I don't know with Soldier Boy, maybe that's his thing. Like his thing is, whether you're super or not, if I hit you, you can't heal.
That might be the thing, yo. I mean, there is a certain character. I mean, I'm dipping around a little bit, but there is certain characters in the Marvel universe that are like that. That every time they touch you, or their whole power is to damage you, like whether it's death or taking powers away or something like that. So he might have that type of power where I'm about to look up what Soldier Boy's powers are because that's very interesting. I hate to see Kimiko go though, man, because she's one of my favorites in all. I don't
think they're gonna kill her, but they can't kill her. Yo.
Yeah, she's holding on.
Yeah. But you know what's funny though? Like, like keep our eyes open. And that's when Mother Milk was driving. He's like, I can't put this shit back together. You done fucked up the team, Butcher. Like really. Seeing Soldier Boy emerge from the chamber is funny, but like at the way beginning of the episode, like. When it first come on, they show Solid Gold, yo.
Oh yeah,
man. It was funny when I was looking at it. I know all these fucking people, yo. I remember everybody they was announcing. Like Marilyn McCoo was the host of it. She's a black lady. Solid Gold dances, and then he's performing. So he was popular as Homelander back then.
Yeah, he was
on,
like
Solid Gold was the shit back in the
yeah. He was rap. He was doing the rapture.
Yeah, he was doing the rapture, yo. I was like, yo, this shit is hilarious, yo. But yo, you saw, he had a high Q rating at that time. Everybody loves Soulja Boy, and I want to see how he, figure out what he is, get back home, and see how that's going to be. So, is he the gun that everybody was talking about?
I mean, I guess he might be in theory. I'm sure that's not who Butcher knew was with that. I think they were expecting to find like a real gun or a weapon. Yeah, he is the weapon.
Yeah, yo, it was crazy to see him come out, yo. Like the cynic in me, like, yo, your hair should be longer, your beard should be like longer too. But he came out with the nice Brad Pitt looking beard and all that shit. Yeah. And I want to see episode 5 so bad. I gotta see how this is going to turn out for him, yo. Is he beloved when he come back, or is he crazy? He gonna start fucking up everything?
Well, yeah. I don't think be beloved, because I don't think he's gonna like come back to like Vought or anything. Like he right now look like he about to be wandering the streets like a crazy man because he don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Because he might get something that trigger him,
But I'm sure they're not going to welcome him back into the fold. I mean, like Homelander. Well, I don't know. You might. Well, you're right. Maybe they will, man. You're right.
Or Homelander might think he's threatening now. Like if he come back and he's his new character. We just speculate. I just don't. I don't know which way it's going to go, and I'm anxious to see it.
Yeah, and then last thing, and I guess we could wrap this up real quick is. I did notice when they were in the van with Kamiko in the back, if you saw Hughie, he was like looking at his arm and stuff. Like everybody was like acting so disappointed in Hughie. The team, when they found out he took the V, why'd you take the V? Don't do that. Why'd you did this? Whatever. We supposed to be better than that. But in the ride back, he was looking at his arm that had a little glow. You could tell he liked it. He liked the power. Like even when they were like yelling at him in the thing after he punched the dude, like his face is like, oh snap, because. He's been talking about how he's been being punked for so long, and Starlight's been having to save him. Yeah. And he's looking at this is my opportunity to step up. And you could tell he liked those superpowers. I think he's going to become a V junkie.
Wow.
Good. I like that theory. I think that's a good theory.
You think he's going to be the Anakin Skywalker of the boys, yo? Yo, he ain't going to use his power for good. It's like the dark side of the compound V, man.
That would be a hell of a story.
Yeah, it would be.
I mean, would it be the ultimate turn of Hughie, the ultimate baby face, or like they say in wrestling, the good guy, to turn heel, and he becomes the junkie of Vought and winds up being corrupted by the power, and that's he's the new Homelander. I mean, that would be crazy.
But Corey, what do you think? I mean, like he can teleport and punch. Like he might have got superhero.
I mean, we don't know all his powers.
We don't. He could have multiple powers because that's the thing about this serum. Some people have multiple powers.
Yeah. Yeah, and the thing about it is he got this look on his face like, yeah, I'm about to fuck Homelander up. Like this is all he wants because he wants to get back at Homelander because Homelander came into his crib, talked about banging his girl eventually. You know what I mean? So he feels disrespected, and Butcher don't respect him either. Nobody respects him. So this is his get back, yo.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited where this goes.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited. And so every episode, new episodes drop every Friday on the Amazon. We'll be back again on the Amazons. Even though my boy got all the monies already, we just keep giving him more, man. I don't know how the fuck we keep. This nigga, the Bezos is flying out in space and shit because he's making shows like this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He about to be doing. What's the odds on Jeff Bezos having some V compound somewhere in the lab?
Have you seen him?
He done got swole. Like his ass got swole up. I was like, what the hell? Like,
I mean, Jeff Bezos used to be Hughie, like nerdy and all that stuff. Now he got some money. He got the Lex Luthor bald head and cut up.
He might be the evil genius, man. We better watch, keep your eyes on him, man. Yeah. He on something. He on some compound something. Because that motherfucker, he's like in his 50s, 60s. So how the hell you getting swole up now, yo? His wife left him. His wife left him. He got on that Hot Boy so much. He was like, yo, fuck this. And City Boy.
We up, baby.
We up, baby. He's about to go out here and run these streets.
Actually.
All right, but that's what's up. Any parting words, Corey Roy?
Yo, man, I don't have anything else to say. Every episode continually gets better and better. They've already greenlit season 4, so you can already expect where you're going to see this is going to go. It's going to be a hell of a cliffhanger on season 3. I'm excited about it. As I always say, everybody, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel on our road to 3K. We are doing it, and we are always going to keep coming here with more recap and review of The Boys. So stay tuned and stay with us. That's all I got.
All right, and Phenom 202.
Yo, episode was a 10 out of 10, best one so far. I mean, they packed it in, but the episode flowed together. So
Yeah,
keep it up.
That's what it is. That's what it is. And it's your boy Hollywood DA. As Corey said, share, like, subscribe. This is the media, and we out. Peace.
Peace. Pew! Like A-Train.
now we like this, like A-Train. We need to do A-Train.
You can get with this, cause this is where it's at. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. I think you'll get with this, cause this